there are 70,000 people worldwide living with cystic fibrosis. Here's my challenge to you. Good morning, you guys. I don't have a ton to say. I'm just eating half a cucumber because I saw it sitting on the counter. Peter used the other half for his lunch, so I'm eating this half. I just finished exercising and now my legs feel like jello, but it felt good to exercise. And Peter just got back from running some errands. Hi. Do I smell like a cucumber? Good morning. Oh. It's not morning, it's afternoon. This morning was a little rough, lung-wise, and coughing-wise, and tossing my cookies, which was frustrating. But I moved on, and it's now afternoon, and I'm just doing my thing. Apparently, one of the things that Peter needed to go to the store for was a soldering thingy, soldering tool. So now he's just casually sitting at our table, which is actually a side table that we use as a kitchen table, and soldering. Are the scissors part of your setup?
They're holding my light strip.
Nice.
I'm wiring the light strips for the lighting on the boat.
That is amazing. Simply incredible. One of the things I got at the thrift store yesterday is this. It was funny timing because I had just been at the pet store. I got this one at like Marshall's probably 5 years ago, and I love it. I highly recommend these. If you can get them at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, they're quite a bit cheaper than at the pet store. But anyway, I was thinking for trips, when we go on trips, if we're going for more than a week, then it would be nice to not put the food in the bag. It'd be nice to have something bigger, whatever. So I was thinking about getting one of these, but then I saw them at the thrift or the pet store, and it was like $25, I think, for this size. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so then I go to the thrift store, and I was helping this lady.
Like, this was literally like 15 minutes apart.
Yeah. Like I had just been at the pet store. Then I went to the thrift store. And I was helping this lady down this random aisle. I saw her kind of struggling with this large piece of fabric, and I was like, do you want me to help you hold that? So I held the thing up, and you know, she's trying to evaluate, is this a king or a queen size, whatever. She was super, super nice. So I definitely did not regret offering to help her because just meeting her was very fun. But anyway, so I helped her with that, and then as she was like folding it up, I looked down that aisle that I was in, and down at the end of the aisle was this. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so random. I've been to the thrift store a million times, and I've never seen one of these things there. And then 15 minutes after I look at the store. Anyway, it was wonderful. So I just brought it home and I scrubbed it up last night with like soap and vinegar and let it air dry. And then I just folded up. We have a trip coming up, so I'm just getting things ready. And that was just a very fun find.
You know what time it is? Time to do some airway clearance.
Meh.
Feels like it comes around every 2 or 3 hours, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh man, just like Sunday sermon comes around every 2 or 3 days, it seems like. But today has been a productive day. I've been running back and forth from our neighbors to do some laundry, and because if you missed a couple days ago, we had a repairman come out for our washer, but it's gonna take a couple weeks for the part to come in to fix our washer. So anyways, was doing washing at the neighbor's house and bringing it back here to dry it and hang it up. And anyways, it's been a productive day, but I should have shown you guys. I'll show you in a future day. I got half of the lighting in the boat wired and working, so it looks really cool. Actually, I only tried it out during the daytime, but it was under the cover, so I could kind of envision what it would be like at night. But anyways, those are some of the things I've been working on. I think Mary and I are going to film a couple of videos tonight. So she's going to go ahead and do her vest and clear those lungs before we try to sit down. And it takes a lot of energy for us to we've been doing some Q&As from time to time of questions that you guys send in on her Instagram, and it takes a lot of energy for us to actually sit down. But then once we sit down and start filming, we usually enjoy the process, but it's more the work of getting to that point that's kind of sometimes overwhelming. But you alright in there?
Yeah, I was just wondering were you saying that it takes energy to do the videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we do love doing them.
Oh yeah, totally. Well, what I was saying was, it's usually just the energy of getting there, and then once we do it, that's not the exhausting part. It's more like the prep.
Right.
So, anyways.
Alright, I did my vest, and I was just feeling like my lungs were not having it, so I was like, you know what, I'm not fighting it. So, did my vest, gave them some rest, and also the opposite of rest, I guess. Whatever. Did my vest, and Peter is setting up a filming area, which is looking awesome. And I was cleaning up the bedroom a little bit and found 2 port needles because I often end my IVIG on the bed. Oh!
What just happened?
I might have just ripped my Dexcom out.
Oh.
Oh no, actually I think it's okay.
Oh good.
My sensor is right here on my leg, and I was like sliding across the table, because of course our dining room table is up here in this random room.
Yep.
But anyway, I found 2 port needles. Now I'm just sliding across the table to get to my medical closet where my sharps container is. Anyway, I end IVIG in bed almost every time. So then I de-access right before I go to sleep. And then I have a little stash of needles. I have a miniature sharps container I've thought about keeping by my bed, but of course haven't gotten that far yet. Sounds like a good idea.
Okay, I need the camera.
Okay, we're gonna answer your questions.
I'm Peter.
I'm Mary.
And
we are the Frey Life.
We didn't plan that.
No. I'm back downstairs, and I meant to show you before I closed it, but successful. 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 I don't typically do 3 weeks at a time, but like I mentioned, we have some traveling coming up, so I wanted to be extra prepared. So thus I am. And it was a benefit that we did that video reviewing drugstore products like comblers, because I have plenty of comblers for all my combling needs. And if you're wondering, combler is a made-up word that I made up many years ago, and it has now been adopted by the Frey Life family as a real word for pill case. A few of you have even gone up and asked somebody at like Target or the pharmacy, where are your comblers? Or like, what aisle are the comblers in? And it always ends awkwardly, as the person probably thinks, what are they talking about? But one of you guys sent me a video of you doing that, and I appreciated that. Let me see. Oh my goodness. Got your doggy. Last vest of the day. How very appropriate that I'm wearing a purple shirt with my purple vest. I didn't even plan that, but it is May 1st, which is among many awareness months. It's also Cystic Fibrosis Awareness Month. What I should have said is May, the month of May is Cystic Fibrosis Awareness Month. May 1st is just the very first day. So here's my challenge to you. If there is one Frey Life video that you think shares what you want people to know about cystic fibrosis, maybe it's like the what is cystic fibrosis video, or a pep talk for kids, or I don't know, maybe it's just a daily vlog, like a day in the life or something. I encourage you to share that on your Facebook with your friends and family, on Twitter, on other places where you can share things.
You put it on the line, you put it on Twitter, you put it on whatever you want. That is Instagram.
That's Instagram.
100%.
I get it. I am
We're not
hip.
dummies.
Point taken. You've taken a photo instantaneously or not instantaneously, and then you take those and you send those out on the line.
Online.
I don't know. Email it to your friends. Yeah, I think that's one way to create more awareness and spread the word that there are 70,000 people worldwide living with cystic fibrosis, and this is just one story of 70,000. And yeah, go CF awareness. In a way, after doing so many videos about CF awareness over the last 5 years, I don't really feel like I have anything new to share. So you probably won't see any like specific CF awareness themed videos this month, but I can guarantee you'll hear about CF. Okay, I'm gonna go live my life with CF. That was okay. So that's my spiel.
What are you making?
I'm just running pizza sauce.
Oh. Wow.
Challenge.
Pizza sauce ice cubes.
Well, hold on, I've got Katie and Cullen in my ear. Let me go pause my video. Hold on.
Well, that looks appetizing.
Well, I never use pizza sauce, and it was like this whole jar. And number one, I really like the jar, but
You made a little pizza, and then it was like, what do you do with the rest of the
I
sauce?
didn't want the sauce to get moldy in the fridge, so I was gonna freeze it. And I'm trying to get it.
So you're gonna put it in your Dr. Pepper?
No.
Just kidding. It's individual serve.
That's
What?
Mary's tired, and
Oh.
I feel like I'm about to start coughing, and I
Okay.
don't want to laugh. And I'm not impressed with your joke.
Oh, wow. Shut down. All right, guys. Mary's, yeah, let me take the scissors while you cough. Mary's not impressed with my jokes, so we're gonna say, as always, we will see you tomorrow. Good night. And Ollie's keeping our clean laundry nice and warm. Good night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, you want to show him the toy that you came home with when you were just a little puppy? That one right there.